Okay guys, Country Reef 88 here. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys water change real quick. I have 10 gallons mixed up. Just going to do a little bit over 10% water change for you guys. I'm just going to do weekly water changes from now on Fridays. Set a set schedule for you guys and then go from there. So what I've already done is I've shut the pumps, the lights off. One, it relieves stress from your fish when the lights are off and everything's going down. Two, it doesn't add extra heat to your tank because you don't have flow. So when I shut off all the pumps, what I did before I shut everything off is I ran my two Jabo WP-40s on else mode. I stirred the water up really good, got all the detritus, all the extra waste on the rocks and down below off and floating in the air. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my algae scrubber. I'm just going to go ahead and scrub off most of the algae off, and then that way when I siphon most of the water out, that is going to go ahead and grab that stuff out of there so it doesn't end up back on my rocks or my glass. Update on the cleanup crew. The crabs ended up not making it. I only got 4 out of 22 I was supposed to get. Or, well, only 4 of them lived out of 22. So, Reef Cleaners.org were kind enough to go ahead and reimburse me for my money. No questions asked. All they did was ask. Actually, they asked for one picture of the dead livestock. Everything else seems to be up and at 'em. I have a couple of snails that are kind of slow on getting up, but they did say it does take 3 days for them to come out fully. So I'm gonna wait 3 days, see how many come out. They did give me a little extra on some of the snails, so I'm not complaining too much about those guys. So I'm pretty happy about those guys. They've done a pretty nice job on my rocks so far. I can only imagine what it's going to look like after a couple days with them in there. I'm being very careful, just making sure that when I do clean my glass, if there's any snails on it, I just kind of knock them off real quick with the algae scrubber, not to harm them at all. A couple right here. And once they get hit by the algae scrubber, they pretty much let go and just fall down. Just like that. So now that that's clean, for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I've already siphoned off at least 5 gallons so far. Then I realized I wanted to show you guys real quick about how I siphon and everything. So I've gone and done all that. I got the wrong end in. And it's kind of nice having this JBJ siphon right here, because all you have to do is automatically starts up. I've been told, and I've watched previous videos, that if you hold one side of the actual hose and go around just the top of your sand. I'm not going to clean my entire sand bed. I just want the stuff on top. You suck up some of the sand, go ahead and break the siphon. Well, not break it, but pause it, and the sand will drop right back, leaving you a nice clean top sand bed, and it gets all the detritus that's on top. So I've pretty much done that all around my sand bed so far. I've got a couple spots I haven't done because there's some small snails I don't want to suck up. But it's pretty much all done. I just want to go ahead and show you guys real quick. I'll go ahead and fast forward this real quick until I get to adding the water. Okay guys, now that I got that done, I'm just going to go ahead and hang this back up where it belongs. And one thing that I do want to kind of enforce with you guys, make sure you have a towel. Make sure you set a towel down. I usually like to have two, but I only had one at the time. So I put it on the stand to protect the woodwork. I will usually come back. I put a protective coat of just some Old English or some furniture protector. Just spray it on a sock first. Don't spray it in the air. Spray it on a sock, and then lightly go over it, so that way it still protects your. On top of the polyurethane, it'll also help protect your wood. Also, it makes it look really good. I'm just going to go ahead and clean this up real quick on the floor. So again, I like to have two towels, one on the floor and one on the actual stand to protect it. Now what I'm going to ahead and do is I've got 10 gallons made up of RODI water and salt of my Red Sea Pro Coral, which Coral Pro salt is. So far I've seen a big difference in some of my corals. They've opened up more. They have by far been bigger, better. They look like they're growing more. So I'm really happy with it so far. Like I said, I've only been using it for 2 water changes now. Can't really, comment on it too much, but I'm really happy with it, so I'm gonna stick with it. Just got sponsored by Red Sea. I should be getting a package from them pretty soon. I'm gonna be doing a lot of giveaways from them, so stay tuned, subscribe, like, all the full 9 yards. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I try giving back to my subscribers as much as I can. I put a lot of work into this, guys. So what I'm going to go ahead and do from here, I am going to, and I've hooked up my reel pump down here to another hose, which is detachable. There's a union valve down there, and all I have to do, so that when I don't want this hose attached, all I have to do is unhook it, and that way it can actually help stir up the salt. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach this right here, right on there. I'm going to go ahead and back you guys up so you can see this. Okay. I keep my water, my water change water. I mix it for a couple days to get it aged a little bit. And I also heat my water to 78 degrees to match my display tank. Because you don't want your salinity or your heat or your temperature to go, or what do I want to say? You don't want to change it within 2 degrees. It shocks the system, it shocks the fish, they don't like it, they're unhappy. Make sure you guys keep that. I keep my salinity at 1.025, 1.026. Within that range, that's the range that Red Sea Coral Pro Salt, or actually Red Sea recommends. That's what they set everything to. And that's pretty standard with all the other salt mixes out there. So read your salt packages. They also help you on the back. I use half a cup per gallon for the Red Sea. It gives me exactly 1.025, which is awesome. So I just basically use 5 cups per 10 gallons. So let me go ahead and turn this on. And another thing I just want to mention is it's kind of nice having this American DJ power strip, because all I have to do is hit this switch right here, and it automatically turns on. Okay guys, the fresh water, the clean new water change water is in there. I'm going to go ahead and turn the pumps back on. There we go. Go ahead and turn the lights back on as well. And as you can see, with any normal water change, you're going to have cloudiness. It's standard. Don't worry guys, your water will go back to normal. The parameters have to adjust to new water. completely normal, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't, you know, run out and ask your form or your group what's wrong. It's totally normal. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. I'm sorry it was kind of long. I tried doing as much as I can. And have a good day.